it's Tamara here from LJ Hooker Aspley, Chermside. I'm here with Daniel today. Daniel, I just wanted to get a quick insight. How's the market been going?
Tamara, market's been incredibly good since we started back after Christmas. Going back in time, I guess leading up to the election last year was fairly challenging. There was some big proposed changes that were possibly going to come through, and I guess at that point in time a lot of investors and buyers were sort of sitting on their hands just waiting and seeing basically what was going to happen. We got through the election, all of those changes didn't come through, which I think from a real estate point of view was a really positive thing. On the back of low interest rates and improved confidence in the market for the last 6 months of 2019 was incredibly good. We were getting really good interest in a majority of homes in the first 1 to 4 weeks of marketing, and in a lot of cases you know where you stand basically in the first 1 to 2 weeks of marketing. So there was certainly price growth in that last 6 months of last year, and certainly investors came back into the market, local investors, but particularly Sydney and Melbourne buyers as well, and they were really driving things and creating a lot of competition for your first home buyers, your families, your downsizers. Since we've come back from Christmas, there really has been a shortage of supply in terms of listings that have come onto the market, and I guess with the built up demand and shortage of supply, the market that we're working in at the moment is probably the best market I've ever worked in the last sort of 10 plus years of selling. So it's good times at the moment. It's, I guess more than ever, it's about strategy and your approach when you take a property to the market and really taking advantage of that first 4 weeks of marketing. Whilst the market is good at the moment, there's still plenty of examples of homes that are sitting there for an extended period of time where maybe the first 4 weeks or first 1 to 6 weeks was wasted.
So when you say that, do you mean, what are some of the challenges that you are seeing at the moment? What are some things that you are seeing? How are you overcoming this?
Yeah. I guess it's when an owner is considering selling a property, it's important they receive the right advice at the beginning of the process before a property even goes online or hits the market. It's important that you look at the property, obviously acknowledge the positives, but also acknowledge where there could be some potential distractions or some deterrents for buyers. So it's important that you get things right from the start. That could be handling the process in terms of there's a tenant in place, potentially looking to sell that property vacant, potentially looking at staging a property. If there's any maintenance work that needs to take place, getting on top of those things before it goes to the market. Sure. It's definitely going to improve the process and avoid potentially losing your premium buyer by then walking through and seeing something which potentially could have been repaired or attended to before it went to the market.
Okay, great. So just one more question if you don't mind. Looking back on everything, it looks like the market's going really well. What do you see in, say, the next 6 months?
Yeah, next sort of 6 months, I think it's going to be a pretty consistent market. We've still got plenty of investors around at the moment, lots of properties selling with multiple offers. I think for the next six months, remainder of the year, I think it's going to be a pretty good market, and with the low interest rates we've got, I think there's going to be continued demand for properties in our mid-north area. So yeah, it's in terms of when the right time is to sell, I generally say it's when it's right for a particular seller. The market's really good now. I think it's going to be really good in 6 months as well. Comes down to when it's right for you and not rushing the process. Get everything prepared properly, take it to the market the right way. That's how you get the best result.
Great. Well, thank you for your time,
Thanks
Daniel,
so much.
and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks so much.